All right, boys, we got to watch some men get cooked. Let's go. They did the same thing whenever we first got to the academy. Dude, the first day, we had people up in our faces yelling at us. It's paramilitary. They treated it just like the fucking military, though, dude. Like, you stepped out of line, you got your ass fucking chewed the fuck out. You had like 4 people around you, including your captain, that would chew your ass the fuck out. I'm not gonna say that it's the same as the military. Obviously, the men that go in the military, them are some roughneck sons of bitches. Those are some mean boys right there. I got a little taste of it, and I kind of figured I probably should have joined the military whenever I was younger, dude. It probably would have changed my whole damn life, and I kid you not about that. But, like, I just didn't want to do it. I didn't want to serve the rich America. I didn't want to go off and fight some rich man's war. But, nah. It's crazy.
Basic training at Fort Benning, Georgia, officially known today as Fort Moore, spans approximately 10 weeks. It is recognized as one of the most demanding and rigorous training programs in the United States Army.
Yo, is it sad that I look at this and I'm like, dude, that looks so fun. I miss being in the academy. Do you miss being, like, in basic boot camp? Like, I miss it so much. I miss being able to, like, because, like, when you first get there, you don't know what to expect. And then whenever you get done with, like, the first day, and the first day turns into the first week, and the first week turns into the first month, and it just goes so fast. And now you've got a bunch of friends that you talk to, and you feel like you're doing something with your life. Back in 95, that's crazy, man. But, like, no, dude, I miss it so much. Because, like, I miss having that feeling of, like, you always got somebody that's watching your back no matter where you're at there. Like, has it?
Each year, over 60,000 recruits graduate from training here, preparing
Damn.
to serve with discipline, strength, and purpose.
Damn, they got camel packs too?
Upon arrival, new recruits are directed to the reception battalion. This is where the transformation begins.
We gotta quit already, drill sergeant.
Someone quit already? That's easy shit right there. Carrying them packs like that. As long as I ain't gotta run real fast, dude, I could do that all day. That shit was so fun in the academy. Because they made us wear like 70-pound packs. Weighted vests. Like 70-pound weighted vests. But whenever I'd get home, I'd go in the garage and I'd close the door. So that way it would get really fucking hot and humid in there. And I'd throw on like 100 pounds worth of weights on my shoulders and my ankles. And I would sit there and run in the garage, like in circles. Like not super fast, but I would jog run. And I would jog run. And I would jog run. And I would jog. Dude, I would do that shit until I'd collapse. It was just so fun to me. And I don't know why I left my ankle weights there. I wish I never left my ankle weights and my stuff there.
Within the first 72 hours, recruits receive their Army uniforms, undergo drug testing, and are issued their first set of essential gear, including boot camp supplies, identification tags, and protective equipment.
Now they booted up. They suited and booted, boys. They in that heavy shit now.
For decades, the infamous Shark Attack marked the chaotic start of training. But in 2020, the Army replaced this with a new event, the first 100 yards. This updated tradition emphasizes mentorship, leadership, and teamwork over fear-based intimidation, setting a more constructive tone for military discipline.
That's right, boys. Crawl! Crawl! Yo, I can't tell you how many characters in games that I would fucking do this to. I would run those motherfuckers until they died. In some of the games that I've played, I have been like, dude, how are you this badass killer and you can't run to save your fucking life? Okay.
Sleep is limited. Recruits average only 4 to 6 hours of rest per night as they adjust to the strict schedule.
I know that feeling too, dude. What's crazy is I bet whenever you finally get some good rest, it feels so good. I bet you feel so like rejuvenated.
Schedule and unrelenting pace of Army life.
Pull yourself up, come on!
You gotta be ready in case anything happens, man. That's
One of
right.
the most challenging parts of training is the obstacle course, designed to test physical strength, agility, endurance, and mental resilience.
Go!
Oh,
Let's go,
oh,
let's go!
oh.
Recruits climb ropes, leap walls, balance across beams, and crawl beneath barbed wire.
Yeah, we had to do a certain amount of pull-ups. I always loved the dude. A lot of people couldn't use the monkey bars at like the parks and stuff. I loved the the monkey bars, dude. They were so fun. I used to pull myself up through the center and I would sit on top.
All under timed pressure and watchful eyes. The U.S. Army's obstacle courses are modeled
I've never
after
done that
real
before. That looks like it sucks. For personal experience, I can say I've never done this, but it looks like it sucks ass.
combat conditions and emphasize cardiovascular fitness. Training can burn up to 600 calories per hour, making it one of the most effective full-body workouts.
That's crazy. They didn't get in trouble for that? How did I get in trouble for that?
In military preparation. Each obstacle serves a purpose. The rope climb demands upper body strength and proper technique.
That looks fun.
The low crawl, moving under barbed wire, develops
Yeah, I was gonna
grit
say, I feel
and
like
the
that's an
ability
ass chewing from hell right there. Especially if they like actually put you as AWOL. Hell with that.
to stay low
I'd be way
under
too scared. I'd be way too scared of like getting my ass chewed out to do that. That's fucking crazy. They really thought they was gonna get away with that?
fire. These military challenges have even inspired civilian races like Spartan Race and Tough Mudder, attracting thousands worldwide who want to experience a fraction of what soldiers endure. At Fort Moore, one of the final tests is the Derby Mile obstacle course, spanning a mile and featuring over 20 combat simulated challenges.
Bro, yo. What if I did an IRL stream to see how far I could get in that? Yo, I should do that one day. That seemed like it'd be so fun to do. It seems like it'd be hell, but it seems like it'd be so fun to do.
Come on, you love. Let's go, man. Let's go.
It
Come on, man.
pushes recruits
You on the ground. Come on, man. That's like the best part, being on the ground. Shit, you ain't even got to go plank. Just fucking crawl, man. That's easy.
to the edge of exhaustion, physically and mentally, proving they are ready.
Bro, you think you know you got it down bad? Because, like, every day we would do, like, some obstacles like that, but we'd be in bunker gear with masks on, and we'd be sweating so fucking bad in the Texas heat. And we'd be on it would be on a parking lot because our facility was in the middle of a fucking parking lot, right? And, like, dude, I cannot describe to you the feeling of whenever you get done doing 3 flights of stairs up and down in bunker gear, and then the instructor looks at you, and he's just like, all right, now pick that hose load up and go up 3 more times. And you're just like, fuck! All you can do is look up at the sky and be like, God, please. And pick that hose. That bundle was like 100 pounds. And it was like 30 pounds on top of the 70 of having your pack and shit on. And dude, it fucking sucked. Like being on the ground. I wish that I could have been on the ground. But that's not having to do a mile though. So like, fuck that. That's crazy.
Combat.
Go.
And that's probably after they do a run in the mornings too, huh? To have to wear the full mop suit if there's a chemical. Yeah, dude. It's crazy.
Another unforgettable milestone is the gas chamber exercise, typically
Yo!
conducted during week 3 of
Oh,
basic
that looks like
training.
it sucks.
This drill teaches soldiers how to properly use the M50 gas mask in a simulated chemical attack scenario.
Yep.
The gas used is CS gas, short for chlorobenzylidine malonitrile, a form of tear gas that causes intense eye, nose, and throat irritation, along
You think
with
there's somebody out there that could actually get sprayed with this shit and be fine? Like, if they, like, really try to, like, get used to it, you think they actually could? Like, if they like, kept gassing themselves every day, do you think they would either die or do you think they'd get used to it and it wouldn't phase them anymore? I think that'd be kind of badass.
coughing and skin discomfort. Soldiers enter the chamber with masks on, perform light exercises to increase heart rate, and then are ordered to remove their masks.
That's crazy. That little thing right there. That little thing right there causes this. That's crazy. Really.
The experience is deliberately uncomfortable, triggering panic-like symptoms. Yet it is precisely designed to build trust in their equipment and teach composure under pressure. The M50 gas mask provides 99.97% protection against airborne threats,
You know what the best protection against airborne threats is? SCBA, baby. Closed self-contained breathing apparatus. SCBA. Firefighter's choice of weapon.
including particulates and chemical agents.
Hey, Billy, not you. Well, that plane split up.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, we weren't allowed to take our masks off whenever we were in fires because of cancer.
Exposure to CS gas typically lasts less than a minute, with symptoms
I
subsiding
bet that shit feels like an hour when you get hit with that.
within 15 to 30 minutes after exiting the chamber. The gas chamber drill also serves a critical purpose, testing the proper seal of a gas mask. If the mask is worn incorrectly, the CS gas will immediately penetrate the seal, causing intense discomfort.
Bro, I bet that's a great way
Despite
to clear
its severity,
sinuses.
CS gas is not lethal. Its effects, burning eyes, coughing, and difficulty breathing, typically subside within 15 to 30 minutes after exiting the chamber.
Bro, you know the guys in there with the gas mask still on, just got big old smiles on their face. You know they enjoying this. You know those instructors are in there laughing at them. You know it.
Drinking water immediately after the drill is strongly discouraged, as it can spread the chemical residue throughout the mouth and throat,
Oh, God.
worsening symptoms.
That way, Private. That way. Wipe your arm. Wipe your arm. Wipe your arm.
Some soldiers may experience mild skin irritation or a lingering
Why are
cough
they
for a
flapping their arms? What's that about?
few hours post-exposure.
I know that
However-
if you raise your arms and you keep them up in the air, it helps with breathing, but why are they flapping them? That's weird. What's that about?
These effects are temporary and fade quickly with time and fresh air.
Go, arm. Let's go. Open your eyes. Open your eyes.
Chemical warfare training of this kind is not unique to the Army. Similar exercises are conducted across all branches of the U.S. military,
That's
including the
crazy.
Marine Corps, Navy, and Air
That looks
Force,
like it
to ensure
sucks.
every service member is prepared to operate under chemical threat conditions.
I really sucked.
That sucked.
Another core skill learned at Fort Moore is rappelling. The rappel tower.
Yo, I'm a big bitch when it comes to that. The tower that we had at the academy had rappelling. I think we did it once. We only were required to do it once. I ain't even gonna lie, dude. It fucking sucked. It fucking sucked. And what sucks even more is that the person before me was a little bitch about it. So, like, I just wanted to do it and get it over with. But I kid you not, it took them like 5 minutes. And I'm like, dude, I just want to get this over with. Please, get out of the damn way!
40 to 60 feet tall, simulates descending buildings, cliffs.
And the reason why is if you have to do, like, rescues on the side of a building as a firefighter, you need to know how the rappelling stuff works, and you need to know what kind of knot to use. Because if you fall to your death, you know, it's going to be on you.
Or helicopters during operations.
Having fun, aren't you? Yes, sir.
Soldiers practice both backward and Australian face-first rappelling techniques, learning to trust their gear, manage fear, and control descent using proper form, brake hand techniques, and emergency stopping positions.
They made us do that as well. They made it to where we had to, we would climb up the ladder and we would, like, clip in, and then they were like, dangle, and I'm like, but I don't wanna. And they're like, boy, you better dangle, and I'm like, I'm dangling. Please. Please don't hurt me. Bro, dangling as a firefighter with all that shit on, it sucks when you gotta come back up. Because you gotta hit them core muscles, man. I was like, oh! You can't have a big stomach with all that shit on, dude. It sucks.
The tower prepares soldiers for real-world vertical movement, especially during airborne missions or urban warfare.
Come on, guys.
I have no problem taking it from you.
Instructors ensure that soldiers learn proper hand positioning, footwork, and descent speed control before attempting the full rappel tower.
Alright, but if he's on left, just stand on the opposite side, okay?
The brake hand is the most crucial aspect of rappelling. It controls the speed of descent and prevents uncontrolled falls. Soldiers must master the T-brake position, a technique that enables them to stop mid-descent in case of emergencies or obstacles.
Stay close. Stay close.
That's cool.
The first descent is often the most challenging for new recruits, as it demands both physical courage and mental discipline.
Oh, do they actually have to fall? Well, I don't know if I like that at all. I don't think I
However,
could do that.
repeated attempts
It's
build
different whenever I'm, like, strapped into something. I don't think I could just let go like that.
confidence, efficiency, and control.
Okay, no, okay.
Developed by Australian commandos, the face-first rappel improves landing zone visibility, boosts situational awareness, and builds confidence under pressure.
I absolutely hated in the fire service whenever they have the big ass ladder truck and they would extend that shit all the way up. It sways at the top, dude. It sways like crazy at the top. And then, like, as you get higher and higher up towards the thinner parts at the very top, the back of the ladder, it's see-through. And for the like, once you get to the very fucking top, it's just a ladder. There's nothing else up there other than the bucket, dude. Bro, like, I hated every time I'd get up there, I'd be shaking, dude. I'd be like, oh, and it'd be swaying back and forth. And they're just like, you gotta touch the top. And I'm like, you gotta touch the top. And I'm like, there you go. They're like, no, both hands. Okay, come back down. Bro, it sucks so bad. It sucks so bad because they wouldn't let you get into the bucket. They would just let you touch it, so that way it's the act of going up and down. Like the thing would extend to like I think 150 feet. How tall is a standard ladder truck length? 105. I think the one that they had at the station was 75, and the one that I had at my job was 105. Because I was like, whenever I got to the top of it, I was like, why did that feel way worse? It is not. It's fun, but
Rifle
it's
training
not
is a
fun.
cornerstone of basic
Because
training.
you don't realize how high up you are until you get to the part where you can see through the rungs, and all you see is horizon, and you're like, oh god, oh god, oh god, because you see everything. You see the roads, you see down, you see up. Because up until you get to the last ladder portion, it's all like kind of blocked. Like you've got like sides, and you've got like an actual platform behind it. But that last rung at the very top, those assholes knew what they were doing when they made that truck. They knew what they were doing, and they're dicks for doing it. You feel completely safe up until you get to that last rung. And then you're just like, oh god, my stomach. Oh,
Where soldiers are taught marksmanship,
Oh,
weapon
that's-
safety,
I
and real
would love to do that.
world combat shooting techniques. The primary weapon used in U.S. Army rifle training is the M4 carbine, a 5.56mm, gas-operated, magazine-fed rifle capable of semi-automatic and 3-round burst fire.
Yo, it's gas
The
powered.
M4A1
Is it really?
variant features full automatic capability.
How's that even possible? How's that even? Huh?
Soldiers learn the 4 fundamentals of marksmanship: a steady shooting position, proper aiming, controlled breathing, and smooth trigger squeeze.
I've never shot one of those. I'd love to shoot
Zeroing
one
a
of those.
rifle, adjusting the sights so rounds hit the target at
We
known
used to
distances,
have this-
typically 25
I was gonna say, would it have been like an older model?
meters, is a crucial step before qualification. To graduate rifle training, recruits must pass the range qualification course,
Yep.
engaging
M4.
targets from 50 to 300 meters in a variety of shooting stances.
Apparently, some people can actually pick this weapon up and use it while moving forward. I'd imagine you got to be a pretty big dude to do that.
Standing, kneeling, and prone.
Damn, that thing kind of shoots
Performance
a little
earns
smooth.
one of 3 marksmanship badges: marksman, sharpshooter, or expert, depending on accuracy and consistency.
Damn. So whenever you get to this point, can you like... So once you get here, does that mean that you can like take the gun out whenever you want before you actually get tested on it and shoot it as much as you want? Or like, how does that work? You get like time in between to just practice with it? I mean, like, let's be honest, your practice makes perfect.
Live fire exercises
That's a
add
tiny
realism, simulating battlefield conditions where recruits engage multiple targets under strict time constraints.
You don't. That's crazy. Oh shit, so you actually got to carry the saw. No shot. Yo, the first time I ever heard of Hitler's buzzsaw, dude, I was like, that is a badass name. That's what kind of made Call of Duty so good, is you would hear Hitler saw, and then you would see people getting mowed down by what sounded like a fucking hacksaw. And I was like, holy shit. And it was like loud, and it was in your ears. And it's just kind of sad to see how far it's fallen. It really is. Hey, what is that? Is that like laser tag? What is this?
M4 carbine has an effective range of up to 500 meters.
Oh, it's a, okay, I know exactly what this is. I've actually just saw a short about this. So whenever the bullet hits this little peg in here, it turns it into like a beanbag, but it does have live rounds, from what I understand.
And is versatile in both close quarters combat and medium range engagements.
Maybe not. Maybe they're duds.
Weapon training in the Army expands beyond the
Maybe they're not duds. Maybe they'll... Is that like a bullet catcher? That's kind of what that looks like. It looks like a bullet catcher. That looks like they're firing real bullets. There's shells on the ground.
M4, to include a wide array of firearms, explosives, and tactical combat techniques.
Yeah, those are shooting out actual rounds, I think. Not like actual bullets, but like... This guy's got a grenade launcher on his.
Hey, clear!
Shotguns, such as the Mossberg 500.
Maybe this is live practice. They've got the big tip on there, so that way you know where it's at all times. Maybe this is live practice.
An M26 modular accessory shotgun system.
Yo, I don't even want to imagine how much trouble you get in for crossing like that. Like if he didn't lower his weapon and he crossed, I don't even want to picture the amount of shit that they would get for doing that.
Used for breaching doors and close-range defense, particularly in urban warfare.
Just powder? Okay.
Anti-tank training includes the FGM-148 Javelin and AT-4 rocket launchers.
Javelin.
Powerful systems capable of neutralizing
Oh my
armored
god, I'd love to shoot a fucking javelin, dude. I would love to shoot a javelin. Hell, I'd settle for an RPG. I want something that blows up, makes big boom.
fortified enemy positions. Machine gun training involves learning to operate the M240B and the M249 SAW, both of which deliver suppressive firepower in support of infantry squads.
Damn!
In grenade training, soldiers handle M67 fragmentation grenades.
I can't tell you how many shorts I've seen of them like jacking that up and not throwing it right.
For throwing techniques, how to take cover, and how to use explosives effectively during assaults. Casualty care and medical training are vital components
they're
of both
doing,
basic
what's it called? They're doing triage, right?
and advanced combat instruction, ensuring every soldier can provide life-saving aid under fire.
I think everybody should do that. I think everybody, even cops, even normal people, should go through training before they leave high school to just give basic medical aid. How to do CPR, how to do like just basic things. You know how many people's lives would be saved from that? You would be surprised how many people would remember how to do CPR even though they haven't done it in a long time. There's some people that get out of college and they know how to do out of like normal high school, and they still know how to do a lot of things they did in high school.
Troops are trained in Tactical Combat Casualty Care, or TCCC, a standardized approach to battlefield medicine based on the MARCH protocol: massive hemorrhage, airway, respiration, circulation, and hypothermia prevention.
Okay. That's new to me. I've never heard of that one. I'm kind of surprised they didn't teach that to us whenever I went through EMT. There wasn't even a reference to it. That's kind of interesting.
Medics train with advanced tools like hemostatic dressings, such as QuikClot, that promote rapid clotting and halt severe hemorrhaging in seconds.
And look at all those bald men. Yo, you know, low key, whenever I was going through the academy, my hair was the same way, dude. I didn't even try to like style it or anything. I was like, no, I'm done with that, dude. It's too fucking hot. I just shaved it all off. It felt great, dude.
Soldiers also learn to perform needle chest decompression to treat tension pneumothorax, a leading cause of death
really?
from blast injuries and gunfire to the chest.
That's crazy.
Airway management training includes the use of nasopharyngeal airways, allowing unconscious casualties to breathe and survive
Oh,
until
dude, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. I wouldn't let them stick that shit. They would not. They would. It'd be the military though, so I wouldn't have a choice. I don't. Oh, there's no way I could do that.
further care
I
arrives.
could not. I could not be that guy, dude. Ah! Stop pushing it in, bro. Whenever they gave me the fucking COVID test, dude, it sucked so bad. It hurts so fucking bad.
Evacuation drills are performed under simulated fire, where soldiers practice carrying wounded comrades using the fireman's carry, drag techniques, and stretchers.
Ah.
Recognizing the signs of shock, pale skin,
we've
rapid heart
We
rate,
were
and
shown how to do this as
disorientation
well.
is critical. And soldiers learn to treat it using fluid resuscitation and proper positioning.
I could do that.
Combat medic
We were
training
taught how to
also
do this.
includes applying chest seals, pressure bandages, and combat gauze to stabilize patients for evacuation.
Yep. Bro, look
Mass
at that. They're like
casualty
a fucking
simulations are
highly oiled machine. Look at the way they're doing that. It's beautiful. That's what I'm talking about.
conducted where recruits must triage, prioritize, and provide care to multiple wounded soldiers while under stress, testing their leadership, resilience, and decision-making. Buddy aid is emphasized across all ranks, ensuring every soldier, regardless of role, can administer basic first aid to a fellow service member when medics
Hell
are not
yeah.
immediately available.
That's beautiful.
Graduation from
Man,
basic
look at those highly tuned, oiled sons of bitches, man. Look at them. They are ready. They're killing machines. That's what
training
I'm
marks
talking
a
about.
recruit's official
Yeah,
transition
they can hurry up and wait, because ain't nothing happening.
into the United States Army.
Yo, low key, now that they're not like in Afghanistan anymore. Like if I was any of the servicemen that were there now, and I was still young like that, I would be trying to get every rank I could. Man, look at those badasses.
If you're
That's
enjoying
what
this
I'm talking oh, whoops. That's what I'm talking about, dude. That was good stuff. Hell yeah. Hit that sub button on them. Go ahead and give them a like. That was good stuff. That was good stuff. Nigel recommended that one, so hell yeah.